Leadership, it's a word that conjures up images of powerful figures making tough decisions and inspiring others to greatness. But what truly makes a leader? For years, the focus was on inherent traits, charisma, intelligence, determination. Think of iconic leaders throughout history, and you'll likely picture individuals who seemed to possess an almost innate ability to command a room. However, this great man theory, as it came to be known, had its limitations. It assumed that leaders were born, not made, and failed to account for the dynamic nature of leadership itself. In the mid-20th century, a new wave of thinking emerged, shifting the focus from fixed traits to observable behaviors. This marked the rise of behavioral leadership theories, which posited that effective leadership was less about who you were and more about what you did. This shift was significant. It democratized leadership, suggesting that it wasn't some mystical quality reserved for a select few. Instead, it was a set of skills, a repertoire of behaviors that could be learned, honed, and adapted. This new perspective paved the way for a more inclusive and practical understanding of leadership, one that emphasized development and growth over inherent qualities. Pioneering studies at Ohio State University and the University of Michigan in the mid-20th century laid the groundwork for the behavioral approach. Researchers meticulously observed and analyzed the actions of leaders across various settings. Their findings revealed a consistent pattern. Effective leaders tended to exhibit two primary types of behaviors: task-oriented and relationship-oriented. Task-oriented behaviors, as the name suggests, center around getting things done. Leaders who exhibit these behaviors are focused on setting clear goals, establishing structured processes, and ensuring that work is completed efficiently. They are the architects of productivity, providing direction and clarity to their teams. Relationship-oriented behaviors, on the other hand, are all about fostering strong connections within the team. Leaders who prioritize these behaviors excel at building trust, showing empathy, and creating a positive and supportive work environment. They understand that a team's success hinges not only on competence but also on camaraderie and mutual respect. This dichotomy of leadership behaviors formed the bedrock of the behavioral approach. It provided a practical framework for understanding and developing effective leadership skills. By focusing on these observable and learnable behaviors, aspiring leaders could cultivate the necessary skills to guide their teams towards success. The Blake-Mouton managerial grid, developed in the 1960s, provided a visual representation of the task versus relationship leadership dynamic. This grid plots a leader's concern for production against their concern for people, resulting in 5 distinct leadership styles. The authority compliance style, high task, low relationship, focuses on results, often at the expense of team well-being. This can lead to burnout and resentment. The country club style, low task, high relationship, prioritizes a harmonious work environment but may lack clear goals. The impoverished style, low task, low relationship, represents a complete absence of leadership. These leaders are disengaged, offering little direction or support. The middle-of-the-road style, moderate task, moderate relationship, strives for balance but often results in mediocrity. The team style, high task, high relationship, is ideal, excelling at both results and team relationships. These leaders create a work environment where individuals feel valued and empowered, leading to high satisfaction and productivity. Section 4. Adapting to the situation. While the behavioral approach provided valuable insights, it soon became clear that a one-size-fits-all approach wasn't always effective. Different situations called for different leadership styles. This led to the emergence of situational leadership theories. Situational leadership emphasizes adapting one's style to specific circumstances. The Hersey-Blanchard situational leadership theory is widely recognized. It proposes that a leader's effectiveness depends on their behaviors and the maturity level of their followers. The model identifies 4 styles: directing, coaching, supporting, and delegating. Directing is for followers low in competence and commitment. These individuals require clear instructions and close supervision. Coaching combines high task orientation with high relationship orientation. These individuals benefit from directive guidance and supportive encouragement. Supporting is for followers who are competent but may lack motivation or confidence. These individuals thrive in an environment that provides emotional support. Delegating is for followers who are highly competent and committed. These individuals require minimal supervision. The Hersey-Blanchard model highlights the importance of assessing follower maturity and adapting one's leadership style accordingly. By tailoring their approach to the specific needs of their team members, leaders can maximize their effectiveness and foster both individual and team growth. Section 5. A dynamic duo blending styles for success. While behavioral and situational leadership theories are often presented as distinct approaches, they are in fact complementary. Effective leadership requires a delicate dance between these two perspectives, a blend of consistent core behaviors and the flexibility to adapt to changing circumstances. Imagine a seasoned project manager leading a team of engineers on a complex product development project. This leader consistently exhibits task-oriented behaviors, setting clear deadlines, establishing performance standards, and monitoring progress meticulously. These behaviors provide structure and accountability, ensuring that the team stays on track. However, this leader also understands the importance of building strong relationships with their team members. They make time for regular check-ins, offer encouragement and support, and celebrate successes along the way. These relationship-oriented behaviors foster a positive and collaborative work environment, boosting team morale and cohesion. As the project progresses and the team encounters unexpected challenges, this leader seamlessly shifts their approach. They may need to adopt a more directive style when guiding a junior engineer through a particularly complex task, providing detailed instructions and close supervision. Conversely, they might delegate more responsibility to a senior engineer who has consistently demonstrated competence and initiative. This ability to seamlessly transition between leadership styles, drawing upon both task-oriented and relationship-oriented behaviors as needed, is the hallmark of a truly effective leader.